How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's me, the Pie, and I wanted to say thank you for stopping in and checking out this video. Me and my D&D group have been recording for about a year now, every Sunday, and I wanted to bring you guys some of the content that we've had. My group has had a lot of fun doing all of these games, and we are doing a homebrew of 5e. The group originally consisted of 5 players and our DM, John. I didn't start recording until more recently on a consistent basis, and in the beginning of the group I wasn't a part of it, so we will be doing an animated recap when we get a chance. The group originally consisted of 5 players, a elven druid, an elven huntress, a dragonborn paladin, a human rogue, and a Numu summoner. And then, of course, led by our DM, John. The group later got me, or Calibrin, a half-orc warrior in Balwick, and that's actually where the story will be beginning from. This is a rough cut as I wasn't being so consistent in the beginning, but I really hope you guys enjoy. If you do, it very much so helps if you hit that like, subscribe, comment, share with anybody you think might also like this. Thank you so much, guys. See ya.
We're back. It's great. Okay, beautiful. All right, so as you guys rush up, seeing fire erupting all throughout the city, clouds of smoke billowing. Now, as you are now facing 5 of these creatures, it would probably be good. Oops. To provide some sort of
visual.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So are you guys ready for that?
Yeah.
So I can see who I'm trampling.
Ooh, nice. Let's do that, Jambo. I hope your horse is ready for this.
It's not my horse.
If you have
You're
any
on it,
spare
though.
weapons, you should hold them against the side of the horse. That way, when you trample them, the swords go in.
It's to say Balwick. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice a horse.
Wow.
It's not ideal.
Sure,
It's
you
just
do a
what has to be
backflip
done.
while you're doing it.
I'm gonna get on its back and ride it like a surfboard. No.
Yeah, no.
All right. As you guys roll up to Bawick, now facing these creatures, each of you go ahead and do. You guys have 1 round of preparation, and then I would like everyone to, or surprise, and I would like everyone to roll initiative after that. So Finch and Ryo, you guys had went. Zed, Calibrin, and Shadin, you roll up as you see this grand lightning. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ryo, my
positioning
apologies.
a little,
All right. As you reach, you see as pillars of fire and smoke erupt within the city proper, as you guys see this massive lightning bolt hit the ground, causing tendrils of electricity to spiral up, cascading over these serpentine creatures. Now, you watch as this happens. An arrow comes flying. What are you guys doing?
So I'm gonna ride full speed past these 2 right here. I'm gonna try and trample the one on the left.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna swing at the one on the right.
Okay. Go ahead and I would say for purposes of narrative effect, roll in acrobatics with the horse. So, beautiful. Nice. Look at that, dude. Beautiful.
Oh.
All right, now go ahead and roll. It would be bludgeoning damage. So go ahead and roll strength. Add your strength modifier. Okay.
And
right? And then 1. Oh, I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. Not strength. Roll. It's not a strength save. It's a.
Dexterity?
No. It would be
For
2d8.
acrobatic?
No.
Oh, for damage.
Yeah, for damage.
Okay.
Go do 2d8.
Plus my
Roll
strength
2d8
modifier.
plus your strength modifier. All right, beautiful. All right, and so you hit 2 or just the 1?
What do you mean? Trample
were-
one and swing the sword at the other.
Okay,
Right.
beautiful. So one is trampled, and then you're going to swing your sword at the second one. Go ahead and roll for attack. And the one that's trampled is currently prone.
Perfect.
So I will say that he is prone.
All right. You said this was a surprise attack, or what is this?
Yes, surprise.
So does it count as advantage?
Yep.
Excellent. 16 then.
Hits.
For 18 fire.
18,
18
beautiful. Minus 11. And then who are you hitting with the sword attack?
So
Same
the
one that you
sword
trampled?
No, the one on the right.
Okay, this one.
This-
Okay, cool.
Caster or clothed looking one.
Yep. All right, so as you trample, the other one caught off guard, standing next to him, watches as this his comrade just falls underneath the horse as the horse's hooves just come down hard on him, causing you watch as the horse hoof actually hits against the right bicep of the serpent-like creature, actually causing him to completely let go of his sword, disarming him completely. You see as he's now on the ground, covered in mud, and this disgusting purple-looking blood seeping out of the damage from the hooves, the bludgeoning damage. You then quickly turn your sword, turning the horse seamlessly with you, bringing your sword in an arcing fashion down on this robed humanoid-looking figure, cutting into the back of this creature. You see as your sword leaves serrated scarlet and charred skin from where the blade actually cut into the reptilian flesh of this creature. As fire erupts from your sword, dealing 18 damage. Very nice. Zed and Shadin, you guys are up. What are you guys doing?
So, what's the movement speed work like on horseback? Because I'm like over 300 feet away.
It is
Or is
a.
it because it's a bonus round? It doesn't matter.
It's a bonus round, so I'm giving it to you. Normally, it's going to be 40 feet per round, so you'd be able to move 40 feet. But because I'm saying that you guys have actually come up, so.
Okay.
The distance
I'm
isn't
just
correct on the map, is what you're saying.
Correct.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna dismount and then run up to these guys.
Okay.
And I guess I just want to lay into them if I can attack. Attack. Damn. Does that hit for the snake lady?
It does not, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
Damn, sorry, I didn't finish typing everything in there. You had to add 10 to that, so it's a 28. Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
I hope so.
I know, that's why I was saying I hope so. So I will leave that at that, and she has to do her roll.
Okay. All right. Beautiful. So you bring your sword down, running up. You bring your sword down. As you do so, the creature just briefly sees what's coming, ducking behind your sword as your sword arcs through the air, coming back across, trying to gut the serpent creature. You cause your blade to slice into the belly of this female-looking serpentine creature with this long tail. As it does, the tail whips in pain as your sword arcs, cutting deep into the stomach of this, or the abdomen of this serpentine creature. You watch as as blood, this purple blood, oozes out of the wound that you just created. Immediately, you watch as the creature begins to crumple down, almost in fear. Rolled a 17. I believe, 15. So just barely. You watch as the creature crumples down in fear and then snaps out of it, seemingly as it lets out this guttural roar, shriek in your direction. You watch as the eyes kind of bulge out as blood once again pours out from the wound. Good hit. With that, Zed, you are up, and then I need everyone to roll initiative.
All right. I'm going to ride up. This one right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to backflip off my horse.
Okay.
Bless you.
Hey, you can certainly try.
Unless you roll that
Nappy?
one, and then you're gonna regret your choice.
Then your leg's gonna slip on the saddle and
Yeah.
baby girl.
Yeah, I'm going to dismount about 10 feet away.
Okay.
don't you have a bonus to initiative? Shit.
No.
Oh.
You don't have a dexterity modifier?
It's like 0.
Oh, okay.
Nice. So is mine.
Alright, is this creature facing Caliburn?
Currently, I would say yes. He just got slashed from behind and has now turned around to face his attacker.
Do I have the ability to stealth into this so I can come out of stealth and do damage?
Backflip, go into stealth, and attack. Ooh, you're. That's
Are you
skill.
really backflipping?
Listen. Not you, Caliburn.
So you can go into stealth. You dismounted from the horse, you ran up, attacked, and then you are wanting to go into stealth? Or you're wanting to go stealth before and then attack?
Yeah, I wanna come out of stealth so I can. Wait, do I even need to say? Hold on.
Are you trying to sneak attack? Is that what you're doing?
Attack is natural on an attack. It's the assassin.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you would have that. Because it would be surprised against your surprise attack. So it would be a critical hit.
Okay. So then I shouldn't have to stealth yet. I can just
Correct.
run up and attack.
Correct.
The hell?
So I'll do that. I'm gonna cast a little blade on the target.
So,
Ow.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
And I'm going to attack.
Okay.
16.
Okay. Hits. Very nice.
So -6 out of that for a second. And
Okay.
that's 16.
Yep.
So 16 times 2 and then add the 6 back.
238.
238, yeah.
Beautiful. Okay.
38 damage. Drop back into stealth.
Okay. Let me do the math on that. All right, beautiful. All right, so you, as you dismount, you utilize the momentum that you already had built up from the galloping horse as you dismount quickly, tumbling and then rolling and springing back up to your feet. You take a running dive towards your towards the focus of your attack as you see the robes quickly turn, allowing his back to be facing you. You see this massive gash down the backside of him as this purplish blood is oozing out. You hear this as you see this very quickly as he is shaking his head in anger. You see this kind of elongated, purplish, serpentine-looking tongue just now sticking out of his mouth with this kind of like very viscous looking purplish fluid kind of saliva dripping off of his tongue as he's facing your compatriot Calibran. You take that moment to then slink your daggers deep inside of his shoulder. As you do, you arc your dagger downwards, gashing into his shoulder blade, leaving this massive wound. As blood just pours out, you quickly pull your dagger out of the wound, sheathing it back in your blade or in your sheath. Doing so, you move back, trying to get back into stealth as you move back into the high grass of the meadows that lie on either side of the southern highway. You see as another massive explosion springs up in Barwick as more smoke just fills the air. You see as this creature turns back to you. Everyone, go ahead and roll initiative, please. Shadin, you rolled
A 10.
a 10. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Oh no, your boss is coming.
I thought you were the boss.
I am the boss.
The
He's not the
blossoming
boss,
Oh,
he's
not
the
in the hair.
daddy.
Daddy.
Calibran, roll
Calibran,
initiative,
he did. Calibran
10.
rolled a
Oh, he
10.
did.
Yes.
Calibran
Yar.
rolled 10?
Yeah, Calibran
Yeah,
was
whoop.
a 10.
Oh,
Shidin
okay.
was a 10 as
Alright.
well.
We're synced up.
Okay.
Everybody's rolling 10s except for Zed over here,
Hey man, I'd
Mr.
rather
Horn
10 on the
Raven.
initiative than on the attack roll.
Ooh,
Right.
truth.
Indeed.
True.
All right. And with that,
Good thing I still got some potions.
Well, maybe
also have your
our
healer,
healer
so-
decides to stay on his feet this time
Yeah, but
instead of
sometimes he
being like,
attacks.
let's kill our party. I think that's a good plan.
Yeah.
Although it was a lot of fun.
So is Violet and Kyle like coming up, bringing up the end with the cart? Like, will they eventually get here? Or are they just staying on the road?
No, they're headed to the mountain.
Somebody told us to go camp.
Oh,
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
I don't know what else you would call camping.
I mean, Sir
I
Kyle is going to
believe we
bring out
called
his
it teenage
wand
puberty.
and cast magic missile level like 2. And Violet is just gonna throw ice knives at us. I don't think it's not that big of a deal. We're gonna be okay.
I feel like my services could have been better used, even if it is an ice knife aimed directly at you, Calibrin.
Hey, I tried to have everybody come,
you can
and then all of a
roleplay your
sudden
own
you and
character.
Zed were like, "Oh, let's wait with Kyle." It's like,
You
okay.
can leave Kyle and come to our aid.
Yeah,
That's
then
okay.
Kyle
And you
ended up
wanna.
being the boss.
Ain't nobody the boss of you. You're a wood elf, girl.
You kind of shady.
Strong, independent wood elf woman.
Right? Exactly.
Is there any other kind of wood elf?
You don't need no man telling you what to do,
I'm glad
especially
you guys
some
recognize that.
stupid-looking
I
half
didn't
orc
say you knew
guy.
what you were doing, just that you're independent about it.
Haha.
Yeah, not that you have great aim, but at least you're part of
I think
the
she does have
party.
great aim. I think she's meaning to hit. I think she's an
Nothing
expert
wrong with her
marksman.
aim.
So if she started aiming at us and we were near the enemies, would she just start hitting the enemies instead
Do
of
you mean
hitting
if she
us?
stopped aiming at us?
No, because she usually ends up hitting us because she misses.
It's a
So
great cover
if she
story.
aims for us and then misses, then she hits the enemies, technically.
See, you're
a good
picking up what I'm
idea.
putting down here. Okay,
That's an idea. Aim for Calibrin.
and then watch her be hitting all of her freaking rolls.
All 20s.
Just all crits nonstop.
All right. So as the Zed, as you sink your dagger deep into the shoulder blade of this creature, pulling it out, sheathing it, moving back into the high grass laying on either side of the southern highway, the creature lets out this guttural roar as its tongue elongates, turns back around from where the dagger slid into his shoulder blade. Now looking for his secondary attacker. At that, we are at the top of the round. Leviathan, you are up, followed by Zed on deck.
Huh?
Okay, so it's gonna be a little funky playing with distance here.
Yeah.
Alright, so Leviathan will just move in and attack this one. And he
Okay.
will just use a bite attack. Okay, this is 17.
All right, hits.
Alright, cool. That's a lot of fire, but I love it. 24.
Ooh, nice. All right. Leviathan, you watch as Leviathan moves up, arcing his body back. Then, in serpentine, viper-like fashion, his jaws clench around the abdomen of this female serpentine creature, causing the creature to let out this roar in pain as it tries to push Leviathan off of its abdomen. The Leviathan pulls as its teeth rake across the abdomen, leaving gashes, wounds across the stomach of this creature as blood pours out in purple fashion. You watch as Leviathan's mouth is now full of this goop, this bloody goop, as it spits out and it just slops on the ground. Leviathan readies himself again, dealing 24 damage. Is there anything else Leviathan wants to do with his turn?
That is all Leviathan has got.
All right, beautiful. Zed, you are up, my friend, followed by one of the enemies.
All right. Well, I have some unfinished business, so I'm going to get dirty and attack this. Attack this. What are they? Serpent-like creature
Yep,
Yep.
Are they 20?
in front of me one more
they
time.
are.
Yay.
Okay.
Unsheathing my weapon, attacking. I'm doing my little ritual.
All right.
This one I'm gonna try and aim for the other side of the net.
Okay.
So now, would he not get another assassinate here? Because technically, this creature has
its
not
back.
had a turn.
That's true. He has not had a turn. So yes, he would. Thank you for calling that out.
Yep. I mean, that's how it's read.
Yep.
And your stealth, so...
It's true. It has not taken a turn in combat yet.
Well,
Mhm.
the stealth and everything is just like for advantage rolls and whatnot.
Yeah.
Hence also I'm utilizing calibering.
Yeah, because...
Utilize me.
Utilize me, Charlie.
Gonna roll.
Okay.
Oh, so close to...
Well, if
It's
you...
auto.
Technically...
Yeah, technically
Yeah.
crits, right? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, but if you rolled a nat 20, that'd be a crit times 2. So...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, would it?
Yes, it
Yeah.
would. If something's already giving you a crit and then you crit on top of that crit, it's a double crit. So you would just double the damage on top of.
There
Doubling
would
the-
be
yeah.
blood and guts everywhere. In other words.
Yeah, the creature just
Mhm.
basically explodes at that point.
He double crits, he just like pokes it, and it just like stands there and then just inflates and just explodes.
He watches the skin just is taut against the freaking the balloon. Beautiful. All right, so
Yeah, so
Zed,
I'm gonna-
you move. Go ahead.
Basically, while I'm in combat, my eyes grow dark, like they usually do, out of human eyes into dark, cloudy eyes,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna cast another booming blade on top of this creature.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. As you move back in, staying out of eyesight of this creature, remaining within the shadows, the natural shadows and the natural coverage that the tall grass provides you. You come back in, and with quick lethality, you strike, shoving your dagger deep into the left side, not exactly hitting the neck, but hitting the shoulder of this humanoid serpent-like creature, pulling your dagger across his chest as you stick your dagger from the wound, and pulling your dagger out in quick succession as blood just arcs, spraying from the wound that you just laid upon this creature. You sheathe your dagger again, and immediately this energy wraps around the creature itself as the creature tries to stay still, feeling the energy vibrate on the very edge of the skin and of the hairs of this creature across the skin itself. Very nice. And immediately, as you sheathe your dagger once again, the creature staying still as can be, you move back into the tall grass, finding your presence hidden once again. Very nice. With that, is there anything else that you wanted to do with your turn?
No. Still kind of shocked that this thing is still alive, I guess. As I'm like, what the fuck? In my head. Oh, okay. And then, yeah. That's my turn.
Nice. All right. With that is the creature's turn.
Just make a quick call out to Mercy Camera here. I didn't know Shidin was playing over at her place.
That's funny.
In Discord.
All right. With that being
Hey, that's
Is
my
that
little cousin.
a
That's little Pookie.
gecko? What is it?
Yeah, it is a
Little
gecko.
Pookie.
His name is Stevie.
No.
Is he
His
chill?
name is Steve.
Will he jump?
Yes, he will.
I should be able to summon that thing.
You're hecka funny.
That's your familiar.
All right. So with that, this creature is going to move, looking at you, Shadin, and is going to bring.
Look what you want, bitch.
Oh, about me, bro.
Turtle.
All right. Is going to make 2 or 3 melee attacks against you. The first is going to be bringing her claws down. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
No.
Does not hit. All right. As the first claw comes down, it rakes across your armor as the nails hit your plate armor across your chest. The creature looks at you as you just kind of stand there, taking it, and having no damage dealt to you, and you see this long purple tongue whip out as her tail comes around. She's going to try to constrict you. At that, it is 18.
No.
All right. As her tail tries to wrap around your legs, you see it. As you do, you quickly skirt to the side as her tail whips, hitting nothing. The final attack is going to be a 21 to hit.
That would hit.
All right. She brings her claw down. As it does, you take 3d.
Mercy,
Yes, sir.
did you make sure to buy car insurance?
You take 12. You take 12 points of piercing damage as her claws rake into and across your face, coming down slightly, hitting against your arm. As you do, you feel this sensation. I need you to go ahead and make a Constitution save.
I'm gonna guess that's an unpleasant sensation.
Keep your poison out of my veins.
I don't know. Everybody just thinks kinda
I'm gonna
sexy,
tell you
so-
from my last experience with them,
Nice.
it doesn't feel good.
As the creature, as the creature's venom from the claws sink into your skin, you feel as your blood begins to boil underneath your skin. You doing so, you flex your muscles, causing each of your muscles to become tight, and you envelop the poison, causing it to sink into you, and dealing no damage to you. You actually just ingest it instead, allowing it to become part of your body, resisting the effects of the poison itself. Very nice. As it does, the creature looks at you. We will win. It is our destiny. Looking directly into your eyes. You respond, "Ooh, that's so hot." As the creature lets out a hiss in your direction. With that, the creature's. The next one is going to make an attack against you, Calibrin. As you turn around, Calibrin, the creature is going
So
to
who? Yeah, I did.
turn and try to bite at you.
Told them
making
just to
3
give them
attacks
Take
as
notice
well.
of
The
one
first one is a
anytime,
20
and
to hit.
That's a miss.
All right, so the creature's jaw comes at you, elongating in very strange fashion. You watch as the jaw kind of unhinges as the creature lunges at you, and then the jaw snaps shut. Doing so, you dodge quickly as the jaws barely miss grazing your face. Doing so, the creature then brings its arms up in 1, 2, trying to rake across your face. The first one, 19 to hit.
Miss.
Misses as you dodge once again, causing watching as the nails, the claws of the creature actually miss raking across your face. You see as the sharpness of the claws come at your eyes, and you see this purple liquid kind of drip off of the claws as it arcs at your face. The third hit, as the claws once again arc, you see it coming
Back outside.
as you dodge and deflect with your sword, causing the claw to and the hand to actually spring wide, completely missing you. You then position yourself once again. Ryo, you are up, followed by Finch on deck.
Ooh. Okay, so 4, 1, and 3. Them. Okay. What is the distance between? No, I don't. Where I want freehand. Between these three. Like, how far apart are they from each other?
Within 5 feet of each other.
Within 5 feet of each other. Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. Then. Alright. We shall cast Arrow Spark on this one and this one. Okay. 20
Hits.
to hit.
Yep.
Alright, then a 22 to hit on the other.
Hits.
Okay, cool. $31 to each.
Nice.
Oh, plus the 1d6 because they're wet. Haha.
Yes.
Moist.
So 32
Oof.
To all three?
just to the 2
Oh, to the 2. Okay. So
Yeah.
Okay.
because it's Arrow Spark.
Beautiful. And how much was that again? 32?
Yeah.
All right. You watch as Ryo, you position your palms, jutting them in front of you. You see as this ball of white energy just appears, the rain falling on your skin as it bounces, raindrops bounce off of your hands. The energy coalesces and begins morphing and changing, and then immediately 2 bolts fire out of the ball, out of the sphere that you're holding within the palms of your hands, finding purchase on the chest first, as it spreads across the chest of the serpent creature. You see as a hole is left where it impacted the creature's chest, as blood and bone is now revealed, as blood just starts pouring out. You then see as the other bolt finds purchase into the shoulder of the creature, causing it to move backwards a bit with the impact of the bolt itself, as it cascades across the creature's chest and up the neck and the left side of the face. You see as this bolt has actually caused an actual hole, a wound, a gaping wound to be shown through the muscle and the tissue, and you can roughly see the backside and through the hole itself of the damage. You see now the creature is holding its left arm very close to itself, as blood is just pouring out. This purple blood is oozing out of this wound now, from both the front and the back, where the bolt has actually gone completely through the body of the creature. Very nice hit. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
Nope, that will be it.
All right, beautiful. And with that, Finch, you are up, followed by another one of the serpent creatures.
All right. So, let's see here.
As you,
That dude is still prone, right? Or is he up already?
he is not up yet. He is still prone.
Okay. So if you have two, so that's just advantage. It's not extra shots, right? If they're prone.
Correct, and it's disadvantage if it's a ranged strike or ranged strike.
True facts. Okay. So, okay. So what about, I'm gonna fire at this guy
Okay.
and there it is. So there's my first one, 17,
Hits.
and my second one
Misses.
misses.
Unfortunately.
I know, meh. Uh,
Are you doing Hunter's Mark as well? Or Hunter's Mark is
Oh,
still
wait.
on him, right?
Hunter's mark was on the guy that I. Which one was the guy that I was shooting at?
This one. The one
Was it-
that...
was it this one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm like, I got a little lost.
No worries, no worries. I've been keeping track. You're good.
Okay. So, the damage 1d8 plus. Da-da-da-da. So 14,
Mhm.
and then plus d6. Oh, one more. So 15.
All right, beautiful. All right, so immediately you bring your arrow up, knocking it, pulling it taut against the bone bow, feeling the familiar necrotic energy as it covers your left arm and sinks into the hand, your right hand, as you pull the bow and the arrow tight, letting both arrows fly. The first one flies, missing just barely as the creature turns quickly to see the arrow coming at him. As he ducks, barely grazing the top of his turban, he then stands up and then as the arrow embeds itself deep into the chest of this creature, you watch as the creature, now with 3 arrows sticking out of him, once again tries to come up and pull, breaking the arrow as he breaks the shaft inside of him. Very, very nice. You see as the creature is now looking extremely bloodied.
Moist.
Very, very nice. Is there anything you would like to do with the rest of your turn, my friend?
Is there anything else I can do? I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Yes, yes.
Hold on. I forgot. I'm a planar warrior now. Next time you hit that creature on this turn. So as a bonus action, choose one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. The next time you hit that creature on this turn with a weapon attack, all damage dealt by the attack becomes force damage, and the creature takes an extra 1d8 force damage from the attack. Can I still do that?
I will allow it. Go ahead.
Okay. Because I'm just remembering I had that. Sorry.
No worries. No. You are totally good. I will allow it.
Okay.
Because it's something brand new. So, absolutely, girl, get it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is that?
I mastered the force, yo.
Yeah. Jedi
I'm an
now.
elven Jedi. Woo!
Is that
Careful, she
from
does
the
not
other
get pulled to
book?
the dark side.
That
Tasha's.
Tasha's.
Yep.
I also have a cool thing called Misty Step, which allows me
Oh,
to
that
step.
is so good.
Yeah, Misty Step's nice.
Might help keep me alive.
Are you rolling the 1d8?
Oh, sorry. Oh my god, I'm retarded.
No worries.
Might help to actually roll it. There you go. 4.
Beautiful. All right. So, all right. You watch as the arrow sinks into the shoulder. You watch as the arrow, almost as it impacts, you see as this quick burst of force comes from the arrow's impact itself, as it very briefly clears the atmosphere just surrounding this serpent creature of the rain as it's falling, and then rainfall once again falls down again upon the creature and upon the fires around you. As you do so, you watch as the arrow embedded deep within the creature, he reaches up and breaks the shaft. It doesn't matter. We will die gladly because we have already won. We have gathered everything we need. It lets out this cackling laugh as it looks directly at you, Finch.
And I just stick my tongue out at it.
Meh.
No. The question is, when you stick your tongue out, do you go meh and do like a full tongue, or you just put it out partly and go blip?
It's a full-on.
Just give like the blip and like rotate your head to the side like a confused dog.
All right. With that, it is going to be... Was there anything you wanted to do with your turn after that?
No, I'm good.
All right. So as the arrow embeds itself, you watch as the creature finishes. You watch as the creature that was prone now stands up and lets out this. And in response, you hear in the distance. Sounds like a bunch more are responding to whatever this creature has just done. At that, the creature is now going to try to take his scimitar towards you, Calibrin, as he turns, making 2 attacks against you, and then he's going to make one of his final attack against Shadin. First attack is going to be a 12 to hit.
That's definitely a miss.
All right, as he turns, bringing his scimitar out of its sheath, arcing across, you quickly see it, Calibrin. Doing so, you hold your shield up, and the scimitar arcs across, snapping against and clashing against the shield as you bring it up, deflecting the blow completely. He brings the sword down once again. As he does so, that is going to be a 17 to hit.
That was a miss.
As he brings his sword down, you briskly bring your sword up, causing it to hit against the scimitar. As the blades lock very quickly, the creature looks at you and says, "We have a surprise for you." Bringing his sword back down, he turns and arcs it across Shadin. Shadin, that is going to be a 14 to hit.
No.
As the scimitar comes down, you bring your sword up, clashing against as you block the blow. He looks at you. Right then, as he is laughing and as fire erupts around you, you watch as right above the arcane tower, this massive sphere appears. As you see the sphere appear and begin to grow larger, you watch as arcane energy flickers off of the sphere itself in this blackish, greenish glow. As the sphere continues to gather power and become wider and wider and bigger, you see as the creature, now looking at you, looks up and then looks back at you, all of them in succession, just immediately, as if they are one mind, begin laughing in the same unison. It is now Shadin's turn, followed by Calibrin. Shadin, what are you doing? Roll a perception check, Violet.
Is this guy still prone?
No, no longer. He stood up.
Okay, what's the net mean?
I'm removing that right now.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna attack the. Okay, just a real quick question. I know this is a different map. Because we're like right next to them, does that mean we're within
5 feet,
10 feet
yes.
of range or
Yeah,
whatever?
10 to 5 feet, yes.
Okay. That's fine. I'm still gonna attack. I'll just attack. Damn, does that hit the snake chick in front of me?
It does. Go ahead and roll damage.
And then I'm going to use Divine Smite, for level 2. So that's 3d8.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack again.
Okay.
If she's still alive.
She is. You watch as the sword comes down, as this massive cylindrical shaft of light just covers this serpentine creature, and then as this pressure just falls upon the shoulders of the creature, she lets out this shriek as the damage and the blade slices into her chest. You see as her breasts kind of split open as the armor of the chest now, the natural reptilian snake-like armor of the chest splits open. You watch as this purplish blood oozes out, just spraying upon the ground, mixing with the mud underneath your feet. Doing so, you bring your sword back up and you kind of jab it at her, arcing in an upward fashion, almost trying to oh my gosh, what is it called? Almost trying to skewer her onto your blade itself. Doing so, you bring your sword back up, finding purchase within the gut of this creature that you had already pretty much sliced open her abdomen. As your sword finds purchase and you shove your sword all the way through, you feel as the blade pierces through internal organs and actually snaps the spine of the creature. Doing so, you pull your sword back out. How do you want to kill her?
Yeah, I mean, if I've already snapped her spine, just finish cutting her in half.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
I'll spit on her.
As you bring your blade up, feeling the spine sever beneath the very blade as her body kind of slinks forward, now just coming to a rest. You pull your sword out, severing the rest of her body as her body crumples to the ground, torn in half, effectively torn in half. You watch as the blood and the internal organs just pull out of her, as you watch as she grasps at you with her dying breath. You look down at her and you just spit on her as the life fades from her eyes.
No, he shrugs and spits on her. Like,
oh, my apologies. He shrugs, watching the life fade from her eyes. As it does so, you shrug and spit on her. You then turn back. Very, very nice. All right. With that, it is now Calibrin's turn, followed by another of the serpent creatures. Calibrin, you watch as Shadin finishes the killing blow on this creature, and her body now crumpled underneath his feet before him as he spits. You then turn. Go ahead and make your move, my friend.
Okay, so we don't see any of the other creatures, but we heard them, right?
Correct.
We see the giant fucking orb coming across the arcane tower.
Correct.
So I'm gonna yell to the group, "This isn't looking good!" And how about this dragon? Do we see this dragon anywhere?
Not yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna step forward around this target over here next to the hidden in shadow Zed, and I'm gonna strike. Oh, does that move me out of striking range of this guy then?
It does, yes.
Okay, I'll stay here. No attack opportunity. They can eat me. I'm just gonna attack this guy.
Okay. As you look at him, you see that he is just dripping with blood. He is very bloodied. He has a
Oh, he's dying right now. Okay, I'm attacking
Yeah.
him twice. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Yeah, he's getting both.
Wow, what a bully.
All right, an 11
Misses, unfortunately.
and a 16.
Hits.
For 20 fire damage.
Oh, beautiful.
Or 20 slashing. So, with my first swing, I bait his block, and then with a twirl of a backhand from arcing bottom left to top right, slash him in half.
Nice.
And then
Okay.
have his body slowly drop to the side, kind of like the samurai, like cutting bamboo.
That's beautiful. All right, so as you bring your sword down, gripping it with your right hand, you bring it down in arc fashion, causing the serpentine creature who's looking at you to move quickly and move. You almost get the sense that it's quicker than you would have anticipated, just given the damage that has been done to his body. He moves up, deflecting the blade. Doing so, he looks at you and begins to laugh. As he laughs, you take that opportunity. You bring your sword up, cutting into the hip area of the creature, up towards the abdomen. As you feel your blade slice through internal organs, slice through the rib cage and the spine, you feel as the tension of the spine actually snaps beneath the cut of your blade, as it cuts surely through all of the bones of this creature. You feel as the blade catches roughly on the clavicle. You bring it as you see bone fly off from the finishing of your arc. You watch as the creature, still laughing, then immediately as his face goes silent with the understanding of his imminent death. You watch as the top half of his body slides off and crumples to the floor. As he looks up at you, his other arm dangling from the body, as his legs finally crumple underneath and fall. You watch as his blood just pours out, muddying the ground with slick blood and mud underneath you. You look at the creature as he's gasping for air beneath you, with his claw reached out. He's looking at you, and as the blood begins to pool in his throat, as blood now starts covering his mouth, and he begins choking on his own bodily fluids. He looks, and finally you watch as the light fades from his eyes. Very nice. And with that, is there anything else you want to do with your turn, my friends?
I am going to move around the side of this guy to get next to Abe.
All right.
And I'm going to say we either need to send someone up to the tower or we're going to need to retreat. Because that doesn't look good.
As you yell that out, does anyone respond?
Well, it sounds like you better get a move on. My tiny feet ain't gonna make it there in time.
Hearing that,
I
I'm
can always
gonna.
cast a spell on you to make you faster.
I mean, unless Calvin wants to carry me.
Like
I
Yoda.
mean, do we think I could take?
Dude,
I could.
it's like Yoda. Let him get on your back, Calibrin.
Could we interrupt what's going on in the arcane tower, or are we just throwing ourselves to our death? I'm willing to try.
Let's fucking go.
So I'm
No
gonna
guts, no glory.
I'm gonna swoop around to as close as I can to Ryo.
Okay.
If that gives him an attack of opportunity, let's go, baby.
I would say it does. So he's going to go ahead and roll. The first is going to be a 13 to hit, which
Miss.
misses as his claws come down, raking. You sidestep them, seeing them coming from a mile away, as his claws just rake only the air. The second attack is going to be a 25.
That's a hit.
All right. As the second claws come down, you finish moving, sidestepping his first attack, and you feel the penetration of the claws sink into your half-orc skin. As it does so, he rakes it across your shoulder blade. I'm going to need you to go ahead and roll a Constitution save. All right, you feel as the claws finish scraping across your skin, you feel as though immediately your blood begins to boil underneath you. Doing so, as you feel the searing pain arc across your flesh and arc across the insides of your body, you feel it exactly, knowing full well what's happening as your body begins to crumple underneath. On the inside of you, you feel as though your muscles begin to spasm. Doing so, you take 26 poison damage.
What is 26 poison damage when you've got the healer with you?
Oh, that's true. And the strike is 1, 4,
30.
You take 8 piercing damage and 26 poison damage. Doing so, you make your way. You kind of shrug it off, and you make your way. You pick up Ryo, and you guys are going to be moving towards the arcane tower.
Correct.
Okay.
No guts, no glory.
Yep.
All right, so that is your turn. You have movement still, but I will say that it is at a third or 2/3 of the movement that you have. I won't say that it's like exactly half. You have 2/3 of your movement and round up. So your movement speed was 35 feet. Is that correct? Or 30?
30.
Okay,
It'll be
so
15.
So can
so you have
I?
20
Okay, well
movement.
just tell me
Because
where
I
I can
cast
move.
Longstrider on him.
You can.
Can you do that as
Okay.
a reaction?
Oh, good point.
Because otherwise you're gonna have to wait for your
It's a
turn.
spell.
Well, I mean,
No,
if
I
that's,
Right.
I mean,
And it's a
if
touch spell, so
that's the
take off.
case, then instead of carrying me, if Finch casts that on me, then I can just run up with Calibrin.
And
I'd have to wait till my next turn, though, right?
You would.
Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff that's going to happen in the meantime.
Couldn't you cast it on Leviathan and you both ride Leviathan?
That would. Well, I mean,
On the next turn or whatever?
I mean, I'm fairly quick. Plus, I have athleticism. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm.
I feel like Calibrin would be fine if I went with Leviathan. We'd be able to keep up. No problem.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to see a drawing of a dragonborn on Leviathan.
I know,
I
right?
can't
Uh,
you're not with us.
Okay, so how far
Keep
can I
telling her
move?
that she
I
needs
don't
to
want to.
ditch Kyle.
I don't want to move next to or within striking range of this person, but I want to move down this path, right between the fires, to try and head down this path in town.
Okay. All right. All right. So you can go ahead and finish your movement, and I would say that you can move to right here. Yep. There you go. Beautiful.
And that's with Raya with me, correct?
Correct.
All right. And then you can bring Leviathan along.
Yep.
Appa.
Appa, yep.
Yeah. For real.
Ooh.
Although that would
Yep,
be nice if
yep.
we had Appa.
Right.
Oh, we have a flying carpet!
I wasn't
do.
going to remind you. I was actually going to be like, what about your guys's? And
I'm,
then I was like, no,
I'm
not
just
gonna.
remembering that.
What's the flying
I'm gonna
carpet?
be like,
That's
oh
what she
shit!
does. Violet has it, doesn't she?
Oh, nice.
No, I think it's in the bag of holding.
It's in the bag of holding. I have it with me right here.
Yes, you do.
We need to dispatch these guys and we're going.
Okay. Oh, we should go to kill him next round.
We need to do it.
You know what? We should just say fuck these guys and just go.
What are you guys doing?
Okay, do I have any...
Can we
Okay,
get around them?
I'm gonna say that I just remembered upon moving over here that we're doing this stupidly and not gonna give up or try and backtrack, right? I'm going to say, oh, the fucking carpet! And I'm gonna try and pull the freaking backpack off and get ready to try
I'm
and
gonna
pull the
look
carpet
down
out.
at Caliburn and say,
Or have Ryo
Whoa,
take it out.
I'm gonna look down at Caliburn and it's like, what are you doing? Onward, noble steed!
Oh my gosh, I love it. All right.
Oh,
All right, so
my
you make it over the Caliburn, and that plays out. At that point, it is back up to Leviathan, as you guys had killed the other serpents. So, what are you guys doing?
Alright, well, if it's Leviathan's turn, he's gonna maneuver around this one. Just
Okay.
to kind of keep her at bay, and he's gonna do another bite on her.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
That is a 21.
Ooh, hits, definitely.
For 21 damage.
Okay. Beautiful. All right, so as how dare you, as Leviathan slithers over, trying to remain as close to you as possible, staying in connection with you, Ryo, and protecting you, he positions himself between you and Caliburn and this serpentine creature, immediately catching a moment of opportunity, striking at the creature as her side is turned to her, catching her as he is once again, his jaws clenched down around the abdominal, actually tearing a chunk of flesh and seemingly muscle and a portion of what appears to be her intestines out as he pulls the chunk of flesh and spits it down on the ground. You watch as the creature lets out a horrible shriek, piercing your ears and pulling herself close to where the bite just happened. Doing so, you watch as the creature turns and says, "It's already lost!" And she starts cackling maniacally in response to Caliburn. Doing so, she looks and you watch as portions of her side, as she moves her hand, you watch as portions of her side, seemingly looking like fingers or tendrils, begin repairing itself from where
Ew.
Leviathan just tore chunks out. You watch as the blood still dripping and oozing out. She's just laughing at you. Looking at you cackling. What are you wanting to do now?
Well, it's Leviathan's turn, so he
Yep.
ain't got no fingers, so that will be it for Leviathan.
Beautiful. All right, Zed, you are up. Zed.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
You can hear me, right? Hello.
There we go. Yep.
There we go.
Hello.
Hello, love.
Was it highlighting and not talking, or?
We
Did
just
not
couldn't
see.
hear you if you're
Yeah.
speaking.
Okay, yeah, I'm here.
All right, your turn.
And that was a
Leviathan.
little laugh.
Yeah, that's the
One of the
serpent
creatures.
lady.
Yeah.
How far away is it in front of me? 10 feet? 5 feet?
About 10 feet at this point. Yeah.
Not 5 feet, yeah. Yeah.
Say that again.
Is my mic messing up?
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, we can hear you when you're like speaking loudly, but sometimes it's muffling you a lot.
Is it still?
Nope.
We
That's
heard,
better.
is it still?
So it's better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. I said I was gonna attack the one right in front of me.
Okay. Go ahead. All right. Hits. Beautiful. All right. So as you move in, you immediately unsheathing your dagger, you bring it to the right behind, stabbing him in the back and making sure to pierce into the where the kidneys would be. If it were a human, twisting your dagger, you feel as the dagger sinks past the natural armor of this serpentine creature, sinking into the fleshy innards, feeling your dagger sink all the way to the hilt. You immediately pull it down and out, twisting the dagger, causing a jagged edge to the wound. As you do so, you immediately step back into the natural shadows, first moving into the natural shadow of the building surrounding you, and then back into the grassy plain, allowing the natural covering of the tall grass to shield over you and collapse upon you. You watch as the creature arcs in pain and lets out this horrible shriek. Doing so, you immediately hear in response what sounds closer shrieks in response.
This will be messy, so be
as you do so, moving back in, you watch as blood just begins pouring out of the viscerated wound that you left in the kidney area of this serpentine creature. Very nicely done, Zed. Was there anything else you wanted to do with your turn?
Brain for at least 10 minutes.
Oh no, just can't wait till
slow to a steady trickle.
All right. At that, it is going to be the serpent's creature, or the serpent's creature. The serpent's turn. It is going to be this guy. Doing so, you watch as the creature, one of the serpentine creatures in the back, begins actually moving away from this encounter, seeing two of his comrades now fallen in battle. He begins running, making it up to here. You watch as he turns and begins running in, letting out another shriek as other shrieks in response to him sounding closer and closer. You actually see as a couple creatures
Recommend using distilled water over tap
appear
water to prevent minerals
off in the
present in most
distance
tap
coming
water
down
from
towards
reacting
you.
with the different levels
These creatures
inside your
looking to
engine and your
be
cooling system.
fully
Replace the
serpentine,
radiator cap.
bigger, broader shoulders, coming into the head
Be
of
sure to add some
what looks
distilled
like
water to
the
the
hood
reservoir
of a
as well.
cobra. With the full snout of a serpent, you see as the fangs glisten as they move, they're slithering towards you, towards now where these shrieks are coming from. As the fangs actually glint off of the firelight on either side of these creatures.
Turn your defroster to the hottest
With
setting.
that, it is going
You'll
to
leave it on your vehicle
be
for at least 10 minutes or until the fans kick on. Once the fans turn on, let your vehicle run for an additional 5 to 10 minutes so the water can fully circulate through the cooling system. When the fans turn on, the thermostat triggers
this
the water
creature's
pump
turn,
to
and he is
circulate
going
the
to
coolant
turn
through the
to
engine.
Leviathan,
Before
or
this
she's going to
happens,
turn to
the water is
Leviathan
not
and
circulating even when the engine is on. Let your vehicle
attack
cool down
3
before
times, swing at
attempting
3
to drain
times
the
at
water.
Leviathan. The first
The
is
water
going
will
to
likely
be,
hot and
you know
under
what, screw it,
pressure.
I'm not going to roll.
Remove the radiator
The
cap
first is going to
and
be a
reservoir
13 to
cap
hit.
for the second time.
That's a miss.
Okay. The second is going to be, she's going to try to constrict Leviathan. You watch as her tail wraps around, and it is going to be a...
She wants to fucking go. Gonna constrict
Yeah.
the serpent. Serpent gonna constrict you.
Serpent on serpent action.
This would be a perfect time to face them. I would recommend wearing gloves. Coolant is toxic, and you really want to minimize the amount of contact it has.
All right, that's going to be a 17 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
All right, you watch as the tail covers, first trying to cover Leviathan's serpentine body as well, as the tail coalesces over and begins wrapping around Leviathan. You watch as Leviathan very easily squeezes out of it, wrapping himself around her, almost as in this very twisting snake fighting snake fashion. You watch as the two serpentine bodies slither over each other very quickly, and then once again separate. And then as they are separating, the final strike, as the serpent creature, the female serpent creature, is going to swing at Leviathan with her claws, and it is going to be an 18 to hit.
That's gonna miss as well.
Oh my gosh, you guys see? The freaking dice gods are not on my side today.
This is why you roll physical dice.
Once again, as she brings her claw down, Leviathan's serpentine body very easily wraps itself around her arm, slithering away, causing her to completely miss. As she pulls her arm back, Leviathan kind of turns, and you almost get the sense, Ryle, as you are, your mind being so connected to his, becoming one mind almost. You get the sense of Leviathan kind of sticking its tongue out, shaming the serpentine creature and mocking the creature. At that, it is going to be the other serpent creature's turn.
She tried. She got close.
She
was
did.
off by 2.
He's going to turn and 3 strikes against you, Shadin.
Next step is to burp your cooling system.
The first
This
is,
is an
oh
important
my
step
friend, it's a
to get
natural
the air
20.
out
I'm
of the
very
cooling
sorry.
system and prevent constant
So
damage
that's
to your
27 to
life.
hit.
For pressurized coolant reservoirs,
Well, I mean, it's gonna hit
it's
regardless.
really
Yeah.
helpful to squeeze the upper radiator hose, which helps air pockets leave the
And
system.
that is going to be
Another trick
4,
is to lift the coolant reservoir
5,
up to aid the burping process.
6. That's going to be 12 damage, piercing
4, 9,
damage.
4, 9, and 6.
Place the reservoir cap
No.
to start your
4.
Oh, you're adding
5,
some of those.
yeah,
okay.
I rolled a 4, a 1, and a 1, so 6.
Okay.
And then crit is 12, and then I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Your car has one of these valves.
Shadin.
This vehicle is a
Thank you.
pressurized coolant reservoir.
As the
Once the engine warms up,
the first
thermostat will
attack
open
sinks
and suck the
into
coolant into the engine block.
your neck area and your
next
shoulder on your
turn off the car
the right
and
side.
fill
You
up
feel
your
as the
reservoir
claws
with coolant.
sink
It's a good
past
idea
your
to repeat this
natural
burping
dragon
process
scale
several
armor.
times.
as it does so, sinking into your actual shoulder blade. You feel as the claws itself sink into your the meaty muscle found there, almost top side of your breast area. Doing so, you feel as this searing pain begins to cover your flesh, and the blood underneath begins to boil. Feeling it, you feel as your muscles tense and begin to spasm within you. As you do so, you take 26 points of poison damage. Second attack comes at you. That is a 25, my friend.
This is where the benefit of having a nice drain pan comes into
Does that
play.
hit?
Pour the coolant into plastic jugs that can be transported to your local
Shit
dump
in, you're
for
muted.
recycling. Please do not put this down the drain. It is toxic.
Shadin!
Cat litter on any coolant spills. This will soak up
Sorry, I
any
didn't know I was
spilled
still
coolant
muted
and
from
allow
the
you to
dog
sweep
barking.
it up and discard it. Remember,
Does that
coolant
hit?
is highly
That's not the
toxic
third
and
attack?
animals do love its
No,
sweet
that is
taste.
the second.
So even spilling a small amount in your
Okay.
dry lake could
The
end up
first
in
one
your
was a
stomach
natural
pretty
20.
quickly.
Okay.
But it is two different types of damage?
Yes.
Okay,
One
okay.
is piercing, one is
That hits.
poison.
My armor's at
It's a good
20.
idea to check
Okay.
the coolant level a few days after.
All right, this one you take 13 damage, and once again roll a Constitution. All right.
It's a good idea to flush your engine coolant
As
at least once every 2 years.
as the
However, this will vary based on your
nails
mileage.
once again, the claws
The
sink
owner's
deep
manual for a
into
more precise
now
timetable
on
for
your
vehicle.
face, leaving a gash
Flushing the
across
engine coolant provides a
your,
great opportunity to replace any
left side of
cracked
your
or
cheek.
damaged
You
hoses.
feel
You
the
will need a
familiar
large
sensation
drain
as
pan
the poison
on a
begins
wrench
soaking
shop towel
into
to
your
get the job
muscles
done.
as your heart
However,
is
since engine
beating
coolant is
rapidly
often
from this
hot
battle.
and under pressure, we
You
strongly
and the
recommend
adrenaline is
long
pumping
sleeves,
throughout your entire
protective
body.
eyewear,
You
and
feel as
sturdy
the
glove gloves.
poison seeps into
Keep watching
every
to see how to do
muscle,
this
every
on your
fiber of
farm.
your being, almost as literally your entire skin, the scales on you feel as though it is erupting in magma. You take an additional 26 points of poison damage. And then the final strike is a natural one.
Oh, good, because otherwise I'd be dead.
Oh, all right. So as the strike swings wide, you see it coming as you briefly duck underneath of it. As you feel the air pass across your head, you position yourself once again. At that point, Ryo, it is your turn with Finch on deck.
Okay.
Did you say you would be dead?
Oh wow.
I've
Abe?
been attacked like 7 times, so...
Yeah, they've been coming at you.
Okay, so I am going to grab a hold of the bag of holding on Calibrin.
Okay.
And pull out the flying carpet.
All right. As you do so,
No, I have the flying carpet.
you
Thought
guys
it was
figured
You
that
kept
out.
it on yourself?
I fucking strapped that shit to me. No, it's
Great, so
fine.
it smells like you now?
It's in
Couldn't
the
have said that like.
It's in the bag.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'm pulling out the carpet. And as I kind of shake it and wave it into the air to unroll it, I'm going to say, "Oh, oh, mystical imposter of the vent, what is your wisdom?"
All right. As you unroll it, you watch as the carpet snaps almost to attention and begins hovering about a foot off of the ground.
So Abe, what are you at?
He's at 16 HP.
Okay, about how far away am I from Abe?
You are about 15 feet away at this point.
Okay, and in pulling the carpet out and unrolling it, is that going to take up my entire act for the turn?
I would say yes.
Okay. Well, good luck, Abe.
Oh no!
I'm gonna hop on the carpet. That's all I can do.
Unfortunately, my friend, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That's
right, Ryle's
funny.
on the carpet, ready to go.
Okay.
Eagerly
is there
bouncing up
anything
and
else?
down.
Is there anything else that you would like to do?
Well, I would love to cast a healing spell, but I don't have another action this turn.
This is true.
Do you have any
Alright.
potions?
Nope.
Damn.
I am the potion.
Hey, this is why we sometimes need potions.
And that's why you guys spend your money on that.
Well, we'd still have potions, but one of our teammates decided he wants us to use those all. So, just throwing it out there.
All right. As that happens, Ryo steps onto the carpet. Finch, it is your go. As you are preparing, you watch suddenly as you hear this rumble. You see as arcs of arcane energy fly out of the sphere that is hovering above the arcane tower. You see as slowly the sphere begins to ripple as though it were a liquid, almost like water, almost like a mirrory liquid that you watch as it begins to ripple in arcs of arcane energy in blackish, purplish, dark greenish fashion arc throughout the sky above you. You feel as the energy begins to become empowered more and more. You feel as the energy actually begins slightly dusting across your skin, almost like static electricity in the air. You see as this sphere above the arcane tower begins to ripple, and then something begins coming out of it. First, you see as a dark black snout first begins coming out, and then you watch as the head begins to appear, forming out of the sphere itself, and with that, this guttural
Summon Cthulhu. Come on now.
roar.
I'm gonna guess I'm taken aback. A little bit.
Yes,
All right.
you are.
So, how far away am I from our good friend who's almost dead?
Right next to me.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
no, my
are
bad.
right next to him.
Oh yeah. I was like, which one? So I'm gonna just cast a little bit of love his way.
Aww.
So it's like instant, right? Like 2d8 plus 2.
Yep.
Okay. I think it's 16 points back.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
That was a pretty good roll.
Yeah.
Yes.
Huzzah. And let's see here. So, did we determine who has the flying carpet?
We have the flying
Yes,
carpet.
we have the flying carpet, and it's
Okay.
ready to go. We just got to get on.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna scurry on over here and get on the carpet with them.
Okay.
And I kind of whistle for the other two to join us.
carpet have safety belts?
No.
But it
Done a
perfectly
spell
forms to your
and
ass.
movement, so I don't really have anything else, do I?
No.
It's a memory foam.
It's the memory foam carpet.
Foam. Yeah. So I guess that's it for moi.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. All right. With that, it is the. Gosh, why is it? Okay. Anyway, I'll handle that. All right. So, with that, it is this creature's turn. You watch as he continues moving away, and more creatures are moving towards roughly towards your guys' general direction. That is all he's gonna do. Shadin, you are up.
Okay, give me just 1 second.
Why don't I see him on the board?
Okay, so if I cast a spell, I still get the bonus action to use a potion.
Correct.
Yes.
Potions are quick actions.
Awesome. So I would like to cast a spell of. Does anyone else have any damage besides me?
I mean, I've
I
taken
don't
some
know.
damage. Yeah, I'm at 126, 160.
But the sooner we all get on the carpet, the easier for me to heal everyone. Just saying.
That
Well, we're not
boy.
still in battle when we're on the carpet.
Hey!
Is she
It's a
here?
flying, it's a flying carpet. We can swoop around for them.
As you guys are.
That's true. Good.
You hear behind you the voice of Violet, the wood elf, screaming as she is galloping her horse along with Kyle tagging behind her, galloping their horses in your guys' general direction. So, what are you guys doing?
Right now it's. Go ahead.
So I was asking, once we're on the carpet, does that count as we're out of battle, or are we in battle still at that point?
I would say that you guys are effectively running away, so you guys would be out of battle once all of you make it on the carpet itself.
Okay, but if I have movement, if I try to move away from this guy, he'll have an opportunity to attack, right?
You will
Can you
have two
disengage?
opportunities. Yes, you can use an action to disengage. However, this one would be an opportunity of attack as well. You are surrounded by two people.
Yeah. So what you could technically do is move to get away from this one, and then help Leviathan finish off the second one down here.
Yeah, just move to the other side of her, not out of her
Yeah.
range.
Because if you move over to this side,
Oh, true,
next
yeah.
to the fire, this guy will be forced to come over and will engage Leviathan before you. Which means you can just go around the backside of Leviathan and hop on.
Okay, so I should move over here,
Like over there?
over.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Behind.
yeah, move
essentially
over
on
here
the-
to the left of Leviathan.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so and then
It
And you're
only invokes-
disengaging, right?
yeah, disengaging, and
Okay,
then
okay.
I'll use a potion. It is a greater healing potion. So, what was that one again?
That was 44.
Plus
Sorry,
4.
4d4.
Yep.
Is it plus anything?
Yeah, plus 4.
Plus 4.
Yep.
Okay, I guess that would end my turn.
All right, perfect. All right, so you move away briefly, bringing your sword up and almost pushing the serpent creature that you are currently locked in battle with away from you. Utilizing that time, you shimmy and shift your way around towards the left side of Leviathan, still keeping your eyes and your sword positioned in between you and this other female serpent creature. You successfully make your way over. You then pull out a potion quickly and chug it back, feeling the effects immediately run through your entire body as you feel relief from the last bits of searing pain that the poison was causing you. You feel that relief as coolness covers your entire body. You feel the strength and the energy once again seep into your muscles, causing a stance of more relaxation as your body relaxes back into the steps and the dance of battle. Your eyes lock position. You then briefly glance up as you hear another you watch as more of this creature comes out of this spherical portal that is hovering above the arcane tower. You watch now as these black wings unfurl as this giant dragon looking creature begins to fully take shape, being released from whatever this portal is. You see as the wings unfurl, as the creature continues to move out, you finally see as the creature wholly moves out of the sphere, you see what appears to be this massive dragonoid looking creature that seems to be made of entirely out of crystalline fashion. You see as the creature pours out of the sphere portal, immediately letting out this roar as a blast comes from its mouth, erupting from the mouth. You watch as it hits across the ground, causing matter and debris to fly and rubble to fly in all different directions. You hear the impact of the blast upon the ground itself, and you watch immediately as fire erupts from where the impact had landed upon the ground and upon the buildings. You see as the creature immediately begins flying around, coming briefly over top of you guys, as you guys are now positioning yourself upon this carpet, trying to make your way towards the arcane tower itself. You see as the creature swoops down, once again blasting the buildings and such, as more people are trying to find escape from and shelter from this now newly released beast. At that, Calibrin, you are up, followed by Leviathan.
Okay. Well, we're not stopping that portal. And that's a big fucking dragon.
It is a big fucking dragon.
We can take it.
We can take it, says
Abe
the
at death's doorstep.
says the dragonborn.
The dying dragon.
Says the dying dragonborn.
Well, see, we just need
Well,
to
maybe you-
take the flying carpet next to it, throw someone at it. If they die after it hits them, then we know we can't take it, and we move on.
Throw me and I'll
Be
yell
careful.
mommy to distract
You're the
you.
smallest one. Easiest to throw. Be careful.
Sorry, Leviathan. You're the one that's got to go.
Leviathan's 7'3". How the fuck you gonna throw him?
She then just needs to go up there and talk to the dragon and say, "Hey,
Calibrin's
man."
strong.
Yeah, and Leviathan's really springy. He'll just coil into a spring. I'll just kind of push. Boom. Spring action.
Leviathan is a serpent, not a snake.
Well, he could finger it out.
He can finger it out.
I said what I
This is
said.
true. This
Said
is
what I
true.
said.
Is a serpent not a snake?
Yeah.
Okay, well, seeing it as that the group is not ready to go yet, we need to get Zed over here on the carpet. And Ryo is taking care of taking that out. I'm gonna move next to Leviathan, and attack her,
Good.
with both
'Cause
attacks.
she's strong.
Cause she's strong.
She almost did.
Well, she gonna get 2 sword
I don't know,
strikes.
she healed after your last attack. I thought.
Her wounds
Oof,
appear to
10,
be regenerating.
a 20.
She's healing.
That's true.
All right, the first sword strike swings wide as you maneuver yourself in between Leviathan, or past Leviathan and Shadin. You bring your sword down once again. Doing so, you feel as the sword blade itself cuts deep into the breast area of the female serpent creature. You watch as her body recoils against the impact of the blade as it arcs across her chest, causing a deep gash to open up where there already was blood pouring out of these wounds that she had. You see, once again, as you are watching, you see as your sword penetrates the skin of this creature, bringing your sword back up, positioning yourself with your shield. You watch as the creature lets out a roar, a shriek, as her skin once again begins to erupt in these finger-like tendrils, as the tendrils begin trying to grasp at each other and pull the skin back together, regenerating itself. You see as the creature begins laughing maniacally again, with a cackle. As she looks at you, she says, "Half-orc, you think you can get rid of us? A Sarak will have your head!" Yeah, boy. Penetration. All right. Was there anything else you wanted to do with your turn, my friend?
You know what? I'm actually going to also use my racial ability and take an extra action.
Okay.
So I'm gonna swing again.
All right. Once again, as you hear her finishing her statement and you hear the name Sarak, you immediately get filled with rage as red fills your eyes, and you can only see red pinpointing directly, like laser focus, on this creature. You immediately bring your sword back up and bring it down upon the head of the creature. Doing so, you find purchase as your sword arcs across the blade, cutting deep into and marring the face of this strangely yet truly beautiful serpent creature. As you look at this female serpent creature, you see the gash as it arcs between her eyes and down her snout. You see as the blood drips from the side of her face as she's looking at you now. You see anger erupt into her eyes as she says, "I will not let a Sarak have your head. I will have it myself." And her fangs glisten as her tongue sweeps out in whip-like fashion, trying desperately to get a scent of you.
And with the bonus action, do I get 2 attacks with that still?
Let me double check that. That's a good...
Because action surge can use a second action on turn plus a bonus action. So I'll use a second action.
Yeah, so then you would be able to attack twice again.
Yeah, because the 2 swings is
your action. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Right. So she takes the 21 plus another 12 and another 16.
12 and 16, so 21 plus 28. is 49. Nice, dude. Woo!
Wait, did you do that right?
Yeah, 21 plus 28, 49 damage.
Did you just get that, Calibrin?
No, I've had that for a while. The accent surge, I use it, but I can only use it once every long rest. So I have to pretty much,
Pick and
You have to
choose.
use it
pick and
strategically,
choose.
yeah.
Yeah. So she's talking way too much smack. I'm trying to put this sword straight through her mouth.
Ooh. All right. As you finish your arc, bringing your sword again, cutting, you actually sever the jaw of the creature. As you see, the jaw now is just hanging off by the right hinge, the right tendon that holds the jaws together. You see as the creature, as the jaw's just hanging there. She lets out this as blood just starts pouring out of her mouth, out of her throat. Very nice. Very, very nice. She is severely bloodied.
She regenerating from that?
As you are watching, you see that her torso, the wounds on her torso are trying to regenerate somewhat. However, her jaw is just hanging there, not regenerating at all. It's just held together by the skin and a tendon.
All right, I'm good with that.
With that, Leviathan is up.
All right, you know what?
In between, you hear the yell of your wood elf friend Violet as you see her continuing to gallop ahead. You see her and Kyle are making their way towards you in quick succession. Leviathan, you're up.
All right, Leviathan is going to do a where'd it go? Leviathan is gonna do a spinning dive on this bitch because I want this fucker dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so and -5. 23.
All right, hits.
Oh, this bitch dead. All right, so 6. All right, so this is for triple damage, so that is 33 plus 10, so 43 total.
How do you want to explode her?
On the fucking wall.
She
All
has
right.
now become a part of the earth.
Right? As immediately, as Calibrin pulls his sword back, and you see Leviathan sees through your eyes, and you see through Leviathan's eyes, Ryo, that her jaw is just hanging there, and her body is now just failing. You see as portions of her skin are trying, and her internal organs are trying desperately to repair themselves. However, she's just holding on. Immediately, Leviathan lunges at her, spinning almost like a typhoon, as quick as a typhoon, taking on the very essence of water itself. You see as shimmers and portions of water just effervescently cascade off of Leviathan's spin, and then immediately, like a tsunami, crashing upon the shores, destroying everything in its wake. You see as Leviathan's body slams into this serpent creature, immediately throwing her and thrusting her backwards. You see as her body, from the impact of Leviathan, literally splits apart as the tsunami, the wave, just crashes over her. You watch as her body immediately impacts against the wall behind her, as her purple innards and purple blood just splatters in horrendous fashion against the walls as her body slides down in a very, very sickening, slick fashion. You watch as the body crumples, and it's a pieces of head and pieces of inner intestines and inner bodily fluid and all of the necessary organs, vital organs, are just splayed upon the ground and upon the wall. You watch as her blood just is dripping down the wall. And Ryo, as you look, you get a sense of pride from your deity, from your patron. You get an inspiration die.
Ooh.
Oh.
Nice.
Yay, is that our first inspiration?
No, I
That
think it's our
is.
second. I think it's our second one.
Oh, it is the second one because you have
I just
one-
don't think anyone's ever used it.
Yeah.
I haven't.
All right. With that, Zed, you are up, my friend.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
I posted Red Jagger in the art channel. Okay. So everyone's dead except this guy?
Yep, and we're trying to get on the carpet.
That's cool. Right that to me.
As you guys, Zed, as you watch, as the body literally explodes from the impact of Leviathan, immediately the dragon swoops down and lets out another blast from its mouth. As it opens its maw, you see glistening shards of this crystal that makes up its teeth. The same crystal that you saw in the diseased caverns that the Yuan Ti were harvesting from the heart of the earth. You immediately kind of duck back very quickly as the blast hits the ground, complete destroying major portions of the market block as fire erupts from the blast. You feel, each of you feel the heat of the fire as it just cascades across the ground, destroying buildings and destroying people's livelihoods as you guys are watching this happen.
Guys, I could run over to it, sneak attack it.
It's in the air.
Oh.
How are you gonna get up
At
there?
this point, as you guys are now beating your way in, you see as various guards. At first, you see you hear guards shouting, and you quickly look up as you see 5 guards fighting against more Yuan Ti, more of the serpent creatures. You see 2 human guards wearing what appears to be the crest of Baalik upon their plate armor, 2 dwarves in similar fashion, and then you also see a human looking figure, seemingly more adorned, shouting out orders. Get over there! Get over there! They're attacking the Lord's district! Get over there! Make sure! You're hearing this happen as you guys are still in the process of getting on top of the carpet. You hear as running steps are just running seemingly towards, and then you hear the sounds of swords clashing against each other as the serpent creatures that were coming in your general direction are now facing off against two guards, seemingly. You see as another guard comes out from one of the houses towards the on the sides of you, as the guard is telling people to run. You see as 3 children come running out of the house, as the dragon once again swoops over and immediately flies down and once again lets out a breath attack as it just destroys buildings and rubble goes flying everywhere. What are you guys doing?
Still
what
my
are you doing?
turn, right?
Yeah, it is.
Went off into a story mode. Okay. A horse that I dismounted Is it still in the general vicinity?
No, it is not. At this point, it has run away. A majority of the other horses that you guys had have run away from the being frightened from the sound, especially of this massive predator that's in the air.
Okay. From where I am, can I see?
I thought that's what you meant.
Can you see what?
Can I see? Because I can see the market block.
Yes, you can.
Can I see if Sir Giles' shop is either destroyed or not?
From where you are standing, with the fact that there are buildings in front of you, you are kind of captivated in the middle of battle. As you take a look, you can't really see. You can see the market block. You know the general area.
Okay, so then I'm gonna run.
You fear the worst. You do not see it though.
I want to find out.
You, my friend, can do whatever you want to do. No, you are not on the magic carpet yet. You are still on horse, galloping towards all of this that's happening. You now see a massive dragon in the air.
So Violet's on.
Violet is on her horse as
Kyle is on horse.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to run into the town until I can see Sir Giles' shop and see if he's alive or not.
You're gonna leave the party?
Bro, you're supposed to be getting on the fucking carpet. We're about to be taken off. What are you doing?
Already gone.
Kyle's his own
Sitting
man.
on the magic carpet.
As Kyle rushes up, as the finally Violet and Kyle make their way up to you guys. No. Kind of. So what are you're giving Kyle, you're giving your horse? Okay. So you guys exchange, or Violet rather gets off the horse. You have it now, Zed. Kyle looks and goes, "What the fuck is happening? What is that thing? What is that?"
Big dragon go brrrt.
I know it's a dragon. Where the fuck did it come from? What's going on here?
Giant portal above Arcane Tower. Kyle, is there anything we can do?
we need to make our way in. We have to draw the dragon out. There's so much. I don't know what. At that, as you guys are discussing this, you hear as buildings begin to collapse underneath the weight of the fire and the damage that is being done. You hear as buildings around you just begin to fall underneath into and collapse in on themselves and onto each other.
I say to the party, we need to close the portal, and I think we can only do that from the arcane tower. We need to go now.
Is the portal still open? I think the dragon already came through the portal.
I thought he was poking his head through, and he wasn't all the way through.
Oh no, he's like flying
the
around.
dragon is fully through. The question is, if we cut off the portal, does that cut off this dragon's
energy power
or presence on this plane?
Is the globe or orb still above the tower?
As you look, you do see that it is still above the tower, yes.
But either way, the magic users that were opening said portal need to be murder, death, killed.
10-4. I'm with that. We need to get on this carpet and fly up there as quick as we can.
Concurred.
All right. Kyle looks over. All right. Do you want me to go with you guys? I can go with Zed.
Jump on! Shut up!
I just grab him by his cloak and I pull him onto the
All right.
I'm
Okay.
already in.
Okay. Zed, you have made your way moving past. You see as guards are now springing into action all over the places. There's a troop of guards now moving towards your general vicinity, taking on you as you're riding past Zed. You're taking, or you see various dwarven guards in the midst of battle. You see bodies of humans, of halflings, of elves, of dwarves laying guards and just everyday villagers that are laying slain on the ground around you. As you are galloping forward, you're headed towards Sir Giles' area?
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna yell out, Sir Giles.
I need that with feeling. I need that with feeling.
As that is happening, the party, having jumped on the carpet of flying, the magic carpet, you guys begin to make your way through the town itself, or through the city of Barwick itself. As you do, I need you guys to go ahead and roll a dexterity save.
All of us?
All of you.
Oh dear.
All of you that are, all of you that are on the carpet.
All right, cool. Leviathan is next, so I get a +2. Ho ho!
Dexterity, yep.
Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be a 16 for me.
14, and I have +5. These rolls are really unacceptable.
Oh, I guess Shadin goes tumbling off, huh?
Shadin might just go owie.
As you guys are making your way through, you guys are making your way through the lower block, passing through the roads, and immediately as you guys are flying as fast as you guys can, a building to the right of you collapses as fire immediately fills the road in front of you. As you guys try to dodge, twisting the carpet, moving, you all try to huddle together, grasping on as tightly as possible, and trying your best to roll with the bumps and the movement of the carpet being so new to this. Shadin, you fly off of the carpet, completely letting go, tumble, and you take 4 damage as you tumble and hit the ground.
But now the question is,
on the carpet.
but now the question is, where did Shadin fall off?
Yes. Oops, that's Leviathan. All right, so, oh my gosh. The rest of you guys are right all over
In this
here.
area.
Yep.
Are they aware that I fell off?
I would hope so.
I'm pretty
I
sure
hope so.
somebody saw you go "Whoop," and fall
You're
like
lost.
8-10 feet to your
See,
ass.
every magic carpet I've seen catches the people who fall off.
Well, this one's
this
also
one's in a
trying to
mood.
hold
Not
on
terrified
to like
This one's
8
in a
people.
mood.
Cranky.
Right. This carpet turns around and is like, well, you hold 7 people and pick up somebody else while he falls. Fucking guy.
It's like
Alright.
out of nowhere, the
Clear.
carpet starts speaking. It's in the voice of Queen Latifah. The
Oh
fuck
my
you mean
gosh!
catch you as
Oh
you
my
fall off?
god, yes.
as you tumble and fall, for narrative purposes, I'm pretty sure you let out some sort of sound alerting the rest of the party to your absence, your new absence on the carpet.
Make the sound, Shadin. Make the sound.
Dang, she is mean, dude. She wants to hear you hurt.
That's what we get from our Dragonborn, huh?
This is the Dragonborn that was like, I'm sure we could take the dragon.
We can.
As Shadin goes,
Remember.
as Shadin goes flying off, all we hear is yeah.
It's burning on fire. Okay, you can't fight a fire with your body. Fire's everywhere.
All right, do you guys go back and pick him up?
Well, we have to. Yes.
Oh well,
Okay.
thank you. Thank you for doing it because you had to.
I voted no.
Of course you did.
Pick him up with the ice knife.
Yeah, exactly. I
We
was
need-
gonna say that. As you guys go back and pick him up, you see Shadin, as you get back on the carpet quickly, you see that there's frost that is forming around around Violet's hand, roughly in the shape of a dagger.
Fall
As
off
she's looking
one
at
more
you.
time.
Keep that to yourself, huh?
You don't get to talk. You haven't even been here fighting.
Someone told me to babysit.
Yeah, but you didn't have to listen. It was Zed.
Zed, as you
No. Hold on.
You can't even hear this conversation, Zed.
No. I know that. But
Children,
for
children, now is not the
clarifying
time.
It's both of your guys' faults.
There's a big ugly
I
dragon
was-
over here.
I was gonna volunteer myself to stay back by myself. And
Why does
Violet's
anyone
like,
have to
oh,
stay back?"
I want to stay back too.
Actually, I said I'll go with Finch.
Okay, well, since we
Truthfully,
have
that
a
was the
minor
first thing she said.
delay,
Yep,
I'm
right.
gonna go ahead and cast Phase Light to heal everybody. Well, as we're picking up Shadin.
okay.
Okay, good.
Does it give bonus?
Not to ice knife users.
Oh my god.
I
That's
mean, we
actually
might have
in the
had
Player's
time.
Handbook. I've seen it, so
Be cautious.
It's detailed
Uh,
right here. Look.
right. It says specifically not to ice knife users.
No spells
Finn, I
as
found
an
this for you.
ice form.
You see
As
that?
that's happening, as you guys move back and swoop down, picking Shadin up, you hop back on the carpet.
Thank you.
Ryo immediately juts his staff into the air
Giles!
as this water bubble essentially forms around the party. Effervescent drops falling upon your skin. You feel renewed and rejuvenated. Healing for 28 damage. In the meantime, while this is happening, as you guys are making your way towards up the Lion Gazer Road, moving towards the Arcane Tower in an effort to shut down whatever is happening, whatever magic is happening. Yes, Shadin, you may also cast a spell. Zed, you are in the process of moving around the market block, yelling for Sir Giles. As you find your way moving towards Sir Giles' shop, you see as the familiar shops, the corner shop, the potion shop, the cloak shop, the bow and arrow shops. Each of these are just completely devastated. Portions of it completely burned to the ground. A majority of the market block has been utterly destroyed by the fighting of the Yuan-Ti and the dragon. You see corpses, bodies, children, men, women. You see halflings and elves and bodies of all types. You see Yuan-Ti bodies that have been cut in half, severed completely. As you finally make your way in towards Sir Giles' shop itself, you see that the shop, the forge that he had, is completely destroyed, and you see no evidence of Sir Giles having recently been here.
Okay, so I'm in his shop right now.
You are near his shop, yeah. As
So
you
I'm yelling for him.
right, and you just hear the dragon, the shriek, and another blast,
Okay.
leaving a trail of fire off in the distance, roughly
Um,
behind the arcane tower. You see as the dragon is circling around, making its way around behind the arcane tower and then moving back towards the direction, almost circling around the tower itself.
Okay.
As you're
I
yelling, you hear
can-
you.
Go
As
ahead.
you're yelling this, you actually come to a. You hear, help, help, help.
Okay, I head towards the direction and jump off my horse.
All right. As you do so, you are walking towards you see a building that has collapsed in on itself. This seems to be a what appears to be a an alchemical shop of some sort.
Okay, I want to make sure the horse doesn't take off, so I'm gonna quickly tie it up.
Okay. So you take about 2 minutes tying up. As you finish tying the horse up, you hear again, help!
I want
Is
to.
anyone there?
Hello!
Yes, I hear you. Help!
And I'm heading towards that direction. I don't know where it is.
Yeah. You come to it's roughly northward. You come to a shop that seemed to be as you see a partially burned sign of an alchemist shop of some sort. You begin pulling through the rubble as you see the actual roof of the building itself has fallen in, caved in on the building itself. The walls and support beams are just in tatters and shreds. There's a big what appears to be a big kind of concrete or rock slab that has caved in. You can spend some time kind of digging through the rubble and trying to find this individual.
Oh, I can't locate them?
They're buried underneath the rubble.
Oh shit. Okay. So I'm attempting, but I'm yelling, "Who's there?"
It's me, Axel. Help me, please. Please do not leave me.
I can't find you.
I'm trapped under here. Seems like I can't move my legs. There's some sort of beam that has fallen on me.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna spend a moment trying to find him.
Dang, you hear Violet in the background mocking you?
Having some second thoughts about stopping now, huh?
I mean, hero has to die at some point.
Damn.
as you are beginning to pull through the rubble, you spent some moments there. You actually you feel a presence to the right and behind you. As you turn around, you see a soot-covered halfling. His armor is just kind of at this point falling off. The clasps and such have completely ripped off in the heat and midst of battle. As he looks, he goes, "Oh, let me help you. Let me help you." As he begins pulling rubble from the collapsed building, picking up pieces. The two of you picking up pieces, giant rods of metal, giant pieces of rock and boulder and such that has just collapsed in.
There's
You guys,
nothing else that's gonna collapse, right? Like I'm looking at the structure.
go ahead and roll perception. In the meantime, as the party continues making their way up towards the arcane tower,
They get above the building so nothing else falls on them.
yes, as you guys move above the buildings, flying over, I need each of you to make another dexterity.
Rip.
Flee.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Fall off again.
Let's see it, baby. Let's see it. Oh. This ice knife.
If I fall off again, it's
Miss Ice
Shadin's
Knife.
fault. Or if I fall off, it's Shadin's fault because I'm trying to save him.
I feel like
Man.
you wished bad upon me, Zed.
I would have laughed my ass off if all you guys fell off.
I feel like everybody needs to be laying down and holding on, because Jesus.
as you guys are maneuvering through up the buildings, you actually see as a group of Yuan-Ti take notice of your position, pull out their bows, and all begin firing relentlessly at you guys. Arrows fly through the sky as the dragon once again roars and lets out this burst from its mouth as fire erupts.
Shit.
Each of you, except for Ryo and Violet, take 9 damage from arrows, 9 piercing
Ha!
damage.
Zed, I didn't die.
As each of you are flying through, trying to huddle together, trying to maneuver and position yourselves to deflect and block the arrows that are now coming at you. A couple arrows make it through each of your blocks and deflections as the arrows bounce off of your blades and pierce through the actual carpet itself. You see as a couple arrows embed themselves into your legs and into your backs as you guys fly above the Yuan-Ti that are shooting arrows at you and past them. Finally, making your way to the arcane tower itself, you watch as the dragon creature, this crystalline dragon creature, actually lands, clutching onto the arcane tower itself, as the claws, as the wings land, as the claws cause portions of the arcane tower to actually fall off. The creature looks at you.
Oh God! Good luck, guys.
What are you doing here?
It's talking. Oh shit!
Is it still raining?
Mama.
Do we see anything? Do we see any casters up here or anything?
You do not. Zed, as you are looking at the structural integrity of the building itself, you do not see. You see that most of the damage from the collapse itself has already been done. It is no longer in a position to actually collapse anymore. However, you do see that there are ways that you could cause further damage depending on how you move the pieces of rubble off. And in the process, you are trying your best to be as gentle as possible, working with this halfling guard that has come alongside you. You move the rubble off, and you finally see a hand grasping through the rubble itself. As
Keep talking to me, Axel.
I'm here. I'm here. Tell me your name, friend. Tell me.
It's Zed.
Zed, my friend, please do not leave me. He begins
Bye,
breaking
Axel.
into sob. Bye, Axel. Yeah.
I have a halfling dude that's gonna get you out. I'll be back.
Didn't you mention something giant beam? Yeah, this halfling's got you. Don't worry about it.
Right.
My name is Henry.
Henry.
Good luck, Henry.
Thank you, Henry. No, all right. So we're trying to get this guy out gingerly.
Yeah,
but hastily.
Yes, you guys finally make your way through the rubble, and you see this roughly, he's a 60-ish year old individual, human male with graying salt and pepper beard, salt and pepper hair, thinning hair at that. You see he's seems to be made his life as an alchemist of some sort. You see that he does not have much muscle on his body.
Okay, I don't really care. I grab him against his shoulders and his outfit, and I ask him if he's seen Sir Giles.
Yes, I have. He made it out with his family.
Oh, fuck yes. Okay, and I get up. No, I feel horrible doing that.
You're chaotic good, right? Are you chaotic good?
Leaving him there
Right?
might be doing him a favor.
I mean,
That's so right. You're close to death anyway.
Right. So what I'm gonna do very quickly is assess the situation. I want to see if we have the ability to get him out or not.
Looking very, very quickly, you do sense that you would be able to. However, his body is very broken.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Do him a favor.
Dang. You see,
Insert knife here.
I'm ready. I'm ready to roll a strength check to see if I can lift the rest of this rubble off of him.
Yep, go ahead and do that.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a nat 20 for a second. I was going to be really excited.
Yeah, that almost was.
That's beautiful, man. Yeah, so you do have the, you are able to successfully pull him out and remove the
If his legs are broken or shattered, then I'm going to pass him off to the halfling.
Yep. As you do, you finish moving the rubble off of him. The halfling looks at you, and as you say, "All right, I need to go."
You need to call over another guard or something. I've got to get out of here. We freed this man.
Thank you so much for your help so far. Please go, do whatever it is that you're doing.
Are there any children nearby?
I do not know. We are still looking for survivors. As that you hear him whistle.
I'm running over to my. I'm gonna untie it.
Two other guards begin moving, running towards you guys. You see also a woman dressed in. She looks to be an elf dressed in very, very beautiful robes. She comes over. The halfling looks to you. All right, I've got it from here. Go.
No, I stop for a second and I check this hot elf out.
All right. She's you see a deep burgundy color hair that just flows down her back, that's put into a very tight braid. of some sort. She has some type of holy symbol wrapped around her arm, her right arm, with a chain that's clasped onto the top of her robe. As the robes are a very light blue and a white sash that is wrapped around her as she runs towards. She has these piercing green eyes, like light green.
Do I recognize her, or is this
You do
someone I
not.
don't know? Okay.
This is someone you do not know. She looks at you, nods her head, "Thank you," and she immediately begins bandaging. You see she begins casting some sort of healing spell upon Axel. She's deep into focus now. That the rest of the guards are now looking through various other buildings. You hear them yelling out. As that is happening, the dragon now clutching with his wings furled in and holding on, now inquisitively looking at the party that is hovering on this carpet of flying. What are you doing here?
I'm gonna.
What are you doing here?
I have no perception, so nothing.
I have been sent. I am fulfilling my command.
Yes, channel your inner Cumberbatch.
Oh, yeah.
Feeling your demand or someone else's?
I am fulfilling my demands. The commands that have been given to me.
Given to you? You're taking commands from somebody?
I am.
And how does that feel? Being this big, powerful dragon, and yet you're taking commands from somebody else.
I'm gonna roll my eyes at this psychologist view of the conversation.
That make you
Oh,
feel.
team player.
Go ahead and roll
I'm gonna throw an ice
persuasion.
knife at this
Ryo.
dragon.
Hey,
Lay down on my
this
couch.
is straight up the shit that my character does. I've got a
Yep.
plus 12 to persuasion, okay?
You're so right. You're right. I take that back.
Dragons are supposed to be very
Okay,
smart.
This is a 16 plus 12 plus 3.
Holy crap.
I start nodding in approval.
So
Okay.
28, 31.
I am doing what I want to do. I live for this destruction. At that, you see as it turns its head and immediately another blast explodes the ground to the right of it as fire erupts, causing more buildings to collapse.
You say that you live for this destruction. What happens once the destruction is done? Then what? What is left?
All of existence.
And when that goes, that leaves you with nothing. What can you destroy then?
Silence.
I have a question. To kind of break and set the mood. Can we take 3 minutes?
It's almost 4. I gotta go.
Yeah, I was actually going to end.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. As the silence lingers in the air, there is the roar of Belanos. The dragon asks,
Where is Thorora Belnos?
What do you want with her?
As the dragon asks that, the breath of the dragon you feel is intensely cold. As the breath cascades over the party, the wings unfurl as once again the dragon lunges off of the arcane tower, taking to the air. And that, my friends, is where we will continue next week.
Time.
It's
Will
looking
our
for
hero.
Thorora Belnos, which
Time.
means that she's most likely not tied with this incident.
Or
So
She's the target? What was that?
It was
Yeah,
asking,
there's-
or yeah.
where is the Rota Belnos?
yeah,
That's
that's why I'm
what
just
he's
like, okay,
asking.
well, if it's looking for Thorora Belnos, I highly doubt she sent it to do this and then look for her, unless it is okay, well, I've caused destruction, I want to know if like we're done here. But if he says he lives for destruction, that means that he doesn't have a limit on how much he's going to do here. So Thorora Belnos is most likely not involved with this instance in particular.
Right, it could just be the fact that I have the book, and everywhere the book goes,
That is
destruction and death
entirely
follows.
possible.
Many different options. Many.
Yep.
There's a
And
certain little
that's where-
devil that could have things in mind as well.
Benedict Cumberbatch's little scene that he did in D&D characters. If you guys want to check it out, it's super,
I would love to.
super awesome.
Benedict Cumberbatch playing as D&D characters.
No,
Yeah.
he was.
No, The Hobbit.
He was Smog.
He
He's
did
playing Smog.
Smog. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah,
that was the
that
behind.
was
There's a
dope.
whole like 18-minute like behind the scene thing, but this is the short version.
Yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch, man, when he was channeling Smog, that was incredible.
Hey,
He
you
did
guys,
it
you
all
guys,
on the
did you
fly.
read his interview about when he first went for Smaug?
Yeah, that was the longer 18-minute version that I did.
Mhm.
I didn't.
Yeah, so basically, like, out of everyone that did the auditions, like, he was the only one that was, like, pretending like he was a dragon while he was doing the audition.
That's
Nice.
awesome. That's how you do it, man.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. All right, my friends. As the dragon hovers in the air, once again, where is the Rora Belnos? And that is where we will pick up next week.
All right.
I'm gonna
Ooh.
befriend this dragon. He's gonna be my new best friend. And if I don't befriend him, we're gonna have weekly sessions. So.
How does this make you feel this week?
Right?
So you
Okay.
went and destroyed a bunch of buildings. How does that make you feel?
Don't worry, you've shown incredible growth. I'm proud of you.
I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you once again for an incredible session of D&D, and
Yep.
I look forward to next week, my friends.
Same. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, John.
You
Thank
are welcome,
you.
guys.
Thank
All right, guys.
you.
Later.
Blessings on
Love,
all
love,
of
love.
you.
All right.
Yep.
Good night.